Yo, what's up, guys? It's Lungi. So today I'll be showing you some more lines with the Centurion Melodious deck. So I just want to show you some other combos. For example, what to do if you only open with Refrain and no other starters or extenders. So this requires two other cards in your extra deck. So no Super Poly in the extra deck this time. So you start by normal summoning the Refrain, and then you will add your couple, and then you activate in the scale, use its effect, and then you will search for the fusion spell card. You'll activate it, and then you'll fusion summon your Bacha. So chaining 1, chaining 2, and 3 scale themselves. Bacha will special summon from the deck another refrain. Then you'll use this refrain's effect to target Bacha, and then send the third copy from your deck to the graveyard. So send the third copy to the graveyard. Now we link summon, so we'll have to shuffle. Right, then we shuffle. Then we will link these two away into this one, Beyond Pendulum. Right, so we will activate. This is chaining 1, chaining 2, and then Beyond Pendulum chaining 3. You pay 1200, and then you just add another couple to your hand. And then chaining 2 will special summon this back in defense mode, and then this will resolve, putting itself back at the bottom. And then you will draw a card. Alright, then we draw a card. Drew Maxi. So the downside to this is that you can't activate any monster effects before you pendulum summon, which is one of the reasons why I don't like using this card with the Melodious package, because it really weakens you. So you have to pendulum summon, right? So you pendulum summon. All right, so now you've definitely summoned 5 times. So if your opponent has Nibiru, they're just going to use Nibiru on you. So that's why I don't like using this card. But otherwise, you've pendulum summoned. All right, so now you can actually activate monster effects again. So what you'll do is you will overlay these two. All right, overlay these two, and then you will detach, and then you will add. All right, you'll add your Trudea. All right, you'll add your Trudea. So now you need at least 3 monsters. So you use 3 monsters, and then you link summon. So you just Scaldred. All right, so you use 3 monsters, so you can use its effect to special summon your Judea from your hand. All right, so now you can start with your Centurion combo. You'll place your Primera effect, special summon, chilling 1, 2. Search for your field spell. Search for the field spell. Activate. Discard the card you drew, and then we will place MH6. MH6 effect, special summon itself. We will synchro summon for 12. Synchro summon for 12. Chaining 1, 2, so it gains 300 attack. And then you will search for. We'll search for the counter trap. Right, search for the counter trap. You do have 4 other cards in your hand. So let's imagine there were like 4 hand traps, something. So we will set this, then end phase we'll put Primera there. All right, and then that is the combo. Now every time you summon something, you can just summon it to a zone, so you just points to, and then it will gain 300 attack and defense, I think. It's been a while since I've used this card. All right, so during the opponent's turn, in the main phase, they do something. So what you want to do is, first off, you want to special summon this card. So use the effect to summon it. And then after the chain, you activate this to put it back here, summon it. So if you want to, you could activate this chaining 1, this chaining 2, but we don't want to alarm our opponent. So what we'll do is we'll just activate this. As soon as it's summoned, we'll activate this card. Now, if they activate something, we're free to just activate our counter trap card and negate. But otherwise, we'll special summon this. So there will be chaining 1, chaining 2, chaining 3, field spell. If they have something like a cosmic cyclone for the field spell, waiting for you to synchro summon, then we can freely negate. And then we can go for a synchro summon. Go for a synchro summon. And then we will also get our search. Get our search. Alright, and then after the chain, we can activate, target. Let's actually go back here, actually. Right. The TCG, you can summon Calamity. This one. So it becomes 4-3 and 4-3, I think. Right. So that is the combo. It is a bit, so it is weak to Nibiru because you have to Pendulum summon before you can actually activate your monster effects. So you can't really make any other plays before you Pendulum summon, which really sucks. But it is a way to actually just do the combo if you only drew the Refrain. So we have to play these two, so we can't be playing Super Poly because otherwise we don't actually have like space in the extra deck. But another card that we're using in the extra deck is this one. It wasn't in the other video, so I will quickly show the anti Nib combo with this card in the deck. Alright, so this is what to do if you open both Pendulum monsters. So what you can do is you can scale this, and then you can activate it to search for your fusion spell card. But if you don't have any other plays and your opponent ashes this card, then you're kind of in trouble. So what you could do is you could normal summon this and then activate its effect to search. So if it goes through, then you know that you can just add another copy of this, and then you can activate it and then use the effect to search, because they're not likely to have ash. Otherwise they would have just like ashed this card, because you can't use Ostinato if you have monsters on the field. So that's one good thing to note. If you have the both of them, it's actually better to just normal summon this to try and bait ash if they have it, because otherwise if they stop this and you don't have any other plays, then yeah, you can't really do anything at that point. So we'll activate it, we'll search, scale, activate, and then fusion summon. Departure. So chain link 1, chain link 2, 3. We'll summon Refrain. So in this case, we're not going to use Refrain's effect. Since we haven't used the search effect, we don't have anything in the graveyard, so we're not going to use the effect yet. Activate Refrain. Send another one to the graveyard. Alright, so we can go into Masquerena. And then we can use this effect. We can use Pacha. So summon this back, put this back, get a draw. Then we can use Refrain, and we can add to hand. So since you didn't normal summon, you still have access to your Pendulum summon. So we'll just do this. Go exceed the Pendulum, then we use its effect to add one back, and then we've got scales. So we use its effect to special summon from hand. So at this point, they have to use Nibiru if they have it. So Let's imagine they have it, so they have to Nibiru. All right, so we get a token back. This goes to the extra deck, to the graveyard. So then we can simply do this. We can simply pendulum summon these two. Right, so we can simply pendulum summon these two, and then we can pendulum summon these two and then try to go for plays. Right, so let's imagine they don't have it. So we'll just go Appaloosa. All right, we'll go Appaloosa. And so now we can simply start playing. All right, so we'll summon these back, summon Refrain, summon couplets, then we'll overlay Banshee, search, Judea, normal summon Judea, effect, right, Primera, effect, Fuse Spell, activate, use its effect, discard the card we drew. Right, we go M86, summon back, synchro for our guy, effect, counter trap. Right, counter trap, set 1. And what we can do is we can do this. Alright, so we've used Masquerena, but we could have actually just used Xyz the Pendulum instead. So let's say we use Xyz the Pendulum but didn't activate its effect. So at this point we can just go for Masquerena. And then in the end phase, put Premier back. Right, and then during the opponent's turn, we can do our regular plays. But we have a 2 negate Appaloosa. We've got Masquerena into SP Little Knight. So you could use a tapped Appaloosa as material with Masquerena to summon Little Knight. Or if you really have to, you could use this card as a material after you special summon your other level 12. Because you could use the trap card to again, not this trap card, but it is possible to get him back from the graveyard pretty easily because you get a search of your Primera. So you do have a couple of options. Yeah, so that is it for the combos. All right, if you like the video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will bring you more videos and combos next time. Peace.